on? Welcome to a brand new series. We're going to be starting Palia today, which when you look at it, it's got like that kind of Pal World art style to it, and it's a cozy game, but it's crazy fun. So I played it for like an hour, and immediately I wasn't expecting a lot out of it, but I was like, I got to make a series out of this. So here we are now. Couple things before we get started. First, if you're new to the channel, we keep it positive here. I don't swear a lot. I'm not going to throw down F-bombs. But, it's not a Barney episodes thing is what I usually say. So, kind of take those two. We keep it positive in the comments. I reply to all the comments. A lot of good people in the community. So this game, like I said, I didn't have a lot of expectations. But I played it for an hour, and I'm like, series, and it's a cozy little builder, but it's got a lot of really deep stuff into it. And here's what I'm going to tell you, and don't turn this off. But this game, it's free to play. Which if we would have played this the whole time, and I thought about it, I'm like, do I want to say it right away, or should I wait till the end of the episode? I don't think it matters. People probably know anyways. But you would never guess this is free to play. It's got a lot of really cool mechanics, and it's just a fun kind of game. But here's one caveat to that. So I played for about an hour. To reset my progress was almost impossible. I reset my progress. It took me about a week. You can't just delete your guy or girl. You have to submit a ticket, and the ticket, it's like a support ticket. So they get to it real fast, but you got to send them this stuff, and basically they're they want to keep everybody safe and keep trolls away and all that. So I wish a lot of other games were actually as deep as that one for how they do that, but yeah. So we are going to get started, and we are going to. So that's my thing. This is uber important. If make sure you get the beginning part pretty good, because I mean, you can change the way you look and all that later on, but a lot of this is pretty important and hard to reset. And you can only reset once every 6 months. So, but yeah, that's enough of that. Let's get started. I'm not super worried about, right, like the face shape and all that. I know we can kind of change that. That one looks okay. I do like kind of making people look like me. I kind of like putting myself in the game. But yeah, so let's go through the kind of the character customization. I'm a little more tan than that. I would say, I'm out in the sun a lot for baseball, so maybe right about there. And then I got the blue eyes. They're kind of a light blue. A little more green. Yeah, that one looks good.
Oh. Hey. Hey.
Oh, Palia. Hey, Palia. Oh, Palia. Hey.
Oh no.
Hey. Hey.
I don't know why the voices make me laugh, but
Oh, Palia. Oh,
oh,
Palia. Hey.
that sounds like me. Probably this one, huh? All right, let's continue on. So we're gonna do. I kind of got. Where is it? I kind of normally have something similar to that, but not as long. Right now, I'm going for one of these things, one of these Viking kind of things, which Odin told me is not Viking, but you know. So we can do primary color, which is kind of a. I would say I have more of a dark brown hair. Oh, okay. Here's a secondary color. So I want to do... Oh, wait, hold on. Secondary color... So, it's kind of backwards for me, but... All right, so let's do... yeah, that's kind of the bit. And then I'm going to make this like... kind of that silver fox look. Oh, God. Oh, that makes the whole back kind of that color, huh? All right, well, now I don't know. I don't know if I noticed that right away. Yeah, we don't. I don't really know if I want that weird, that weird look to it. Oh, bad. Let's see. I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, I kind of like that, I guess. Because yeah, I'm not that old yet. All right, so let's keep her there. Eyebrow color. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, hold on. Is this the? Ah, there we go. That's how I did it last time. I was like, I know I put some kind of like, kind of a gray look in there. All right, so that's looking good. And of course, we got a big old beard. So we're gonna go with that one. And then, yeah, kind of like that, I guess. It's not too shabby. And we can always change some of the stuff later. Probably not. Yeah, we'll be fine. I like wearing sunglasses, but and then a lot of the stuff we can change later. So I don't want to get too oh god, okay, we're not gonna wear. we're, we're not. That's not really my style. I kind of like that. I kind of want to look like a Jedi. Um. Yep, and I like plain clothes. And then let's put on. What do we got here? That's not too bad, I guess. It's not really too big of a deal early on. Oh, look at that. Does that look like a Jedi, or does that look like a Jedi? All right, we'll go with that. And then none of this stuff. All right, so that's our guy to start off with. Pretty cool. It's not a crazy big thing to start off with, but it's pretty good. So let's finish the look here. All right, you can use the mirror and gels place to change your character's appearance later. Beautiful. All right, now here we go. What should we call you? So the full name, and so like long is taken, obviously, right? Validating, already taken. I had to go with something kind of crazy, so we're gonna go with Sir. Oop, hold on. Sir Long DeLong. Let's take a look. See. Yep, Sir Long DeLong is all good, and then for nickname. And I can't remember which one they kind of see. I know when. Oh no, hold on. When you're in a party. Wait. I don't want that would have killed me if that was a lowercase letter. All right, there we go. So we got Sir Long DeLong, and Long is probably what people see me as. Play Palia, and I guess it's pronounced Palia. All right, let's do a little bit of that.
Time for you to go out into the world. I have high hopes for what you can accomplish.
Yes, me too. Hopefully. And like I said, it's a real cozy game. So it's got a lot of deep stuff in it. And this beginning part, and like I said, I've played for like an hour. We're gonna play actually with Walnut a little bit. He's already in it a few days. But yeah, so the thing is I'm like, I gotta do a series on it, but I want to start from the beginning. I don't want to just like skip the first day's worth of stuff because everyone's gonna, I don't think people would like that. So here we are. We're gonna show everybody the beginning bits and then get into the game. But yeah, it's such a fun game. We've had a lot of fun that first day I played it. Like I said, you can kind of see that Pal World art style. A little whiskey while I'm playing Palia. Yeah, this game, like I said, it's free to play. It's incredibly deep. I think it's going to make a really fun series, and I'll have people like kind of tell me where to put decorations and all that. By the way, that's how you're born. Just like how I was born in real life. There's my hands.
Doing your own research.
Let's see. I'll probably have to play around with the volume a little bit. Obviously, I didn't get like a chance to test it with this because I didn't film earlier. And I didn't want to get into it and then we would miss stuff, right? Because like I said, there's no going back. Oh, my dragon. Did you just materialize from nowhere? Oh, yeah. And then, like, there's even, like, you can do this. I have no idea. Probably don't know any more about your situation than I do. Maybe you do. It wouldn't be hard to know more than me. Do you have any memories? Do you know... perhaps we should allow the human to settle in first. They were only just born. Yes, with this beautiful beard. Just like real life. Sorry, Hekla's right. It's just this is the first time I got to witness it firsthand. It's really nice to meet you. I'm Gina, and this is Hekla, my assistant. Gina. We're archaeologists. Well, students. Well, Hekla's assisting me in my studies, but she's not technically enrolled. If I called her Gina the rest of the game, would everybody be upset? My name is Long. You have a name already? Yes. Where's my quill? I need to write this down. Pleasant to make your acquaintance, Long. I know you must have many questions about your spontaneous emergence. Yeah. I wasn't freaked out. It's just not every day you see an extinct species being reborn. Organic beings are often shocked at emergence of new things. This world has not seen your kind in thousands of rotations. Be patient with it as it learns to accommodate you once again. We'll be here to help. All right, what am I? You're a human. An ancient thing this world has not seen in many rotations. As for us, well, I'm Majuri. I guess our species came around after all the humans disappeared. Hekla's a Galdor. They were made by ancient humans to do all sorts of things. All right, and where am I? You are in Kilama, a small village on the island of Bahari, in a nation known as the Palian Republic. More specifically, this is the Phoenix Shrine. It's an old human ruin. What if they were like, it's the Palia communist community? That'd make this game way different. I'm sure this is a lot to take in. I mean, it is for me. You're in first human, but definitely the first one I saw emerge with my own eyes. I'm sure to be coming up soon to collect any new humans. Why don't you go down and meet them first? Here's a map and a compass. This should allow you to navigate. Don't be a stranger if you get confused or just need a friend. You've got us now. Yeah, there's a couple maps. I think there's 3 altogether. All right, so yeah, kind of here's the right. You can tell like it's pretty smooth. So now we gotta like we can talk to them and all that. But now we're kind of making our way down. I don't think there's really anything in these beginning parts. So here's right. You get your little tutorial. You get a little jump action. Walk, run, or jump onto a climbable surface. From what I hear, you can tell there's like a stamina thing. Walnut does not like the climbing. That's like he said it's like the least favorite part of the game for him. But I mean, look at this. It's pretty cool, right? It's a little different than Medieval Dynasty. But it's relaxing. Yeah, and so I will tell everyone. Like I said, I haven't been able to test any of this, so we'll see. I generally like louder in-game volume, and obviously I make sure that you can hear me. But it'll probably take an episode to get that adjusted, so bear with me on that. Hey there, you must be new in town. I'm Ashura, the innkeeper at Ormu's Horn, and I've been helping all new humans get settled. But yeah. Like hopefully the sound it's just all good. It's at its standards right now, so we'll kind of see. Nowhere enough room for y'all at the inn, but we have some old plots. Yes, and so this is where the plot thing comes in. A little do-it-yourself. Yeah, more of a watch someone else do it type. Sounds like fun. If it's that or sleeping in a field, you're just gonna give me a plot, right? It's kind of weird. Yeah, that sounds like fun, buddy. That kind of attitude. I can't wait to see what you do with the plot in the future. Don't think you have to do it all alone. Here we help our neighbors, especially when they're starting out. I'll escort you to your plot. Here we go. So the welcome to Palia has begun. But yeah, that's what it's about. So it's a separate instance, and you have like this big plot where you basically like build your house, and that's like a big part of it. Look at those tight pants. Oh. So, so you can tell it's a fixer-upper, right? Let's see how this works. Ooh, nice. All right, talk to Hidari and Ashura at the housing plot. Okie dokie. You can see, so, again, I mean, obviously we're gonna get into it, but like, we're gonna turn this piece of crap and like, look at this. It's a big giant plot, and you like unlock it, and it's super cool. So we'll definitely get into it.
What
I'm
can I
pretty
do
pumped.
for you?
It's coming along. A lot of trash left though. This our new residence. Yep, this is Long meet Hadari Pavel. Pavel. He lives out of the Bahari Bay, but he agreed to help us get all the old plots ready. Nice. He's a pretty big dude. How do I get buff like you? Think it sure has got me beaten on that front, but if you're interested, I suggest swinging a pickaxe a couple thousand times a day. How's it going with the plot cleanup? Almost done, just a few pieces of rubble blocking in front, and you'll be able to reach the front at least. Why don't you take this opportunity to get used to swinging a few tools? Right, so obviously we're in the tutorial part. The spare axe, beautiful, thank you. Extra pick, it'll let me rest my back. Need any help or any questions? Don't be afraid to ask. Okay, so there we go. We got a makeshift axe and pick.
Don't be a stranger.
And now we got our tool wheel. There we go. So select the desired tool. And like the bottom part, that's gonna be like our inventory, right? I gotta stop doing that, sorry. That is the wrong button. Yeah, so here you can see it's kind of your standard, right? We knocked the crap out of that rock, and our mining got better. What do we got to do? Clear some debris from the plot. Okay. Oh, there's 1 of 3. We're pros. You can see all the right, all the stuff we're picking up is down there, obviously. Yeah, I mean, pretty standard, right? Smooth animations. It's not too shabby. Let's just clean the rest of this crap up real quick. Gimme. So I forgot there is... Oh, okay. Yep, I know what I'm doing. Or do I? Alright, we got some more of that. Okay, that should be good for now.
Go on.
Good work. You might end up giving Adari and I a run for our money at the next Bahari Lumberjack and Mining competition. Maybe. Wouldn't go that far. Got a lot more practice before that happens. Yep. Maybe so, but neither of us is exactly young and spry anymore. Puts me at ease knowing folks like Lung can take up the mantle eventually. Right? Have you seen this beard? Anyways, you've probably got plenty of materials from that rubble. Why don't we use it to fix up the house? Drop the supplies by the construction sign, and hired Dari and I will handle the rest. Okie dokie.
Yep.
All right, fix up broken house by submitting materials. So this is kind of right, getting us into the the mechanics and all that. So we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna put that in there. Okay. Oh, there we go. So you can tell they got a nice house now. Yep. Sorry, I keep putting like what would be the sprint button, but the sprint button is what lets me activate in this instance.
Yeah.
That big map. All right, looking good. Structure sound. Roof looks sturdy. Should keep you safe and dry. A little empty though. Why don't you take this workbench? Should let you make your own furniture as long as you have the supplies. Got some blueprints you can try out. Nothing fancy. So we got a log cabin wardrobe, dining chair. Right. So we'll kind of get into that next. If you want that, go to Tish. So that's.
All right.
I don't know how long we're gonna be able to like get into this, but there's so much to do, and it'll probably take a couple episodes before we get through like even this beginning part. All right, so we got a workbench, which you can use to craft lots of exciting recipes. Let's place it on the plot now. Select the workbench by navigating to the bar, and then pressing X when you have it highlighted. Okay, so right, so it's just telling you, like here's your bar. Now to place the item, do we want to put it out here? I don't think we can. Can we put it inside? Oh, I guess we can. I'm gonna put it outside. I might do some cleaning up real quick here. And again, this is... So it's going to be a little different than some of the other series, just in the fact that... And I usually don't skip a ton of stuff, right? But, like, generally, you know, like, if I was playing Medieval Dynasty, I'd show kind of some of the early stuff. But, like, in this game, a lot of it is just this relaxing, you know, bit of, all right, like, I cleaned up this little bit of the yard. Like, you know, sometimes people would, like, skip that, right? But in this game, that's just, it's a giant part of it, right? So here's one of the big pluses to this game. The building is awesome. It's super easy. You can center stuff the way you want. There's obviously the rotation, and it's all really smooth the way they did it. So we're gonna put that up against the wall right there. That looks fine. All right, let's craft a wooden storage chest and place it. And we're gonna put that inside. Now I'll tell you, this is another big plus of this game. The storage is awesome, and I'll explain in a second. But I'm actually gonna make two storage chests to kind of show everybody why this is amazing. And this is a free game, remember, which is even more mind-boggling how well they have everything done. So let's just say I'm going to put this here, right? So we're going to place that there. Now, I can open that up, and you can see on the right side, so it shows like my inventory, so I could put stuff in there, move the stack. And then above that, you see how there's 400 space. So if I put this down, and we're gonna just do it right there. There we go. So easy to line up stuff. That's obviously a very big plus. And if I open that up, the chests are stored, are shared. Sorry, the chests are stored. The chests are shared. So now I'm up to 800, and I can just throw crap in like any of the chests and like stack it. 800 combined storage. So that is awesome. The storage is great in this game. Now we got to do a... Oh, sorry. I swear I will only do that 17 more times. A wardrobe and place it. So, we got a wardrobe. We're going to get some more wood. No problem. I'm just going to whack it with my... Wait, did I not just... I could have swore I switched that. There we go. We're getting there. We got to craft a chair, too, so we might as well... chop a couple more things down here. Got some plant fiber, some wood, right? Kind of like your standard survival-y games. And one thing, and we'll get into it too, so if you look at the top left, right, it kind of shows like your XP for the skill you're doing, and then there's like that pink bar. So that's your focus, and we'll talk about it more. But basically, that's kind of the survival-y part of this game. Is you're gonna grab like foods and all that, and you're gonna make food out of it, which increases your focus. If your focus runs all out, it kills your XP gains. So that's kind of how that works. And again, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. We're going one step at a time. But a lot of this it's really, really, really well done. All right, so here's a cool part of it again. Once you make something, you unlock the ability to make something else, if that makes sense. So like I just made something, so now I can pick from a new thing to learn, basically. So we're going to learn that. Log cabin, log carrier is what we learned. So now, let's place that wardrobe, which we can just put that anywhere here. Should put it in the corner here? Sure. Should be okay for now. Yep. See, like, ah, man, it's so easy and it lines up so well. And so here's where we can change our clothes, right? Kind of the beginning level stuff. And now you can see in that top left, we leveled up like our furniture making. I'm sorry, that's the map. Where is it? So if we go into our inventory, I forgot where it's at, but somewhere. I think. Oh, maybe it's not out. Or maybe it's not up yet for available for us to look at. But I want to say it shows all your skill levels once you do that. But I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Sorry, I'll calm down. Yeah, log cabin, log carrier. It's a placeable. What did we need? We need a chair. All right, so now we learned something else. Looks like we learned like a bench type thing, like a footstool maybe, and then a gate or a fence. Let's go with that one. Log cabin swing gate. Okay, cool. Now we'll just put our chair in here. Again, it's just kind of teaching us some of the basics here. Let's just have we'll have a chair right there. Man, I can't wait to get more into this. There's so many cool things that you can do in this game. For it being free, it's amazing. I'm really looking forward to the series. All right, let's talk to our
How's your
friends
day
here.
going?
That storage chest you made may come in real handy if you run out of space in your pockets. If you want more space, place more chest. The workbench just isn't for decorating. You can also craft tool upgrades, ammo, and more as long as you have the recipe. I think that's about all we can help you with. Why don't you head out into town? For you aren't happy living off charity, maybe stop by Hassan and ask him, or Hassan, and ask him to teach you how to hunt. And if that ain't your speed, Iron can teach you the fishing rod. Right, there's hunting, there's fishing, catch bugs. Right, after that, stop by Wrath and Battery to learn how to cook and garden. You cook in here, you garden in here. Oh man, it's like the perfect game for people who just want to play a game to relax, which is I'm hoping people will enjoy relaxing, like watching it. Drop by the inn when you're in the mood for a chat. Stop by the mines if you want, but I'll probably be busy. That's his way of stop by anytime. So we got some renown there. Again, we'll get into stuff as it comes up. Okay, do we want to do more here? Oh, okay, so you can see it just hit 6 p.m. right? So there is like an in-game timer, and it's always moving. Man. I mean, we can always get crap out there too. Let's hit a tree or two and make sure we have some wood on us. Don't worry, everybody's gonna tell that we're the new guy out there anyways. Oh, look at that. Foraging, now level 2. Right, like it's got that aspect of the game where you're leveling stuff up. It's just one of those games that I'm surprised I didn't hear about sooner. And literally, me and Walnut just downloaded it one night because we're like, it's free. Let's have something to do, on like a Saturday while we're drinking our whiskey. And we both immediately were like, this game is way better than we thought it was going to be. All right, so we are going to go out into town. And what we're going to be doing here, see how we're looking for time. Oh, another thing, and I don't think I mentioned, I generally like to keep episodes about 45 to 55 minutes long. It's just the way I like to do it. And that way everyone kind of, so we got 30 more renown. All right, you can do your accomplishments and all that there. Accomplishments is this one. There's relationships. Don't worry, we'll get into all of it. Yeah, like, as I was saying, I like to keep the episodes that length because then people kind of, like, when they tune in, they kind of know how long they can expect for something. And I do that length because I feel like, like while you're eating dinner, or I know some people like to watch stuff while they're at work at lunch. Right, so we'll go there in a second. But see, so like the foraging's super easy, right? Like, here's a resource, and there's going to be a bunch of other people around eventually. I might be in a separate instance because I'm learning, but if I picked that up and somebody else was next to me, if they're in your party, they get it too, just automatically. Or if there's like other people, the resources aren't like if I take that, somebody else can get it, right? So like they're separately instanced resources, which is just awesome. So let's have a chat here.
Need now.
Long, I presume? Don't act so stunned that I know your name. I know everything that goes on in this village, including when someone new arrives. My name is Hassan, and I'm in charge of maintaining my natural order of the woods that surround the village. Be good to the valley, and we will have no quarrel. Use nature poorly, and you'll find out how to rid this village of all sorts of pests. Can you teach me to hunt, my friend? City Hall requires I give you this bow and a set of arrows. Nice. My mother's a town blacksmith. A simple bow like that is an easy supply. Okay. Takes years to learn proper hunting. Start by aiming the bow at something like those chapas or a surnuk. Maybe you'll even manage to hit your target. And then we can like chat with them, and that'll increase our relationship. Evening's beautiful. Primary time for predators. Be careful if I were you. See, just that easy.
Is that all?
Made our stuff go up. So now we have a bow. Equip the bow. R2 to draw an arrow. Remember the arc. Yep, for targets and all that. Creatures will flee if you miss them or are unable to fell them in a single hit. Chasing creatures is an integral part of hunting, especially early on. More arrows, right? So we'll get into that, and then they will drop stuff, right? So like if we go up to this guy, and we say sorry, buddy, and then we blast him. That's it. I gotta get used to the controls again here. Might change those around eventually. So we got some fur, chop of meat, and a tail. Kind of mean, but you know, got it done. And I guess that's it. That's all we had to do for hunting. Let's see if we can go blast one more thing here. Nope, there's another dude that just fell. Oh, that's a bug. We'll get into the bug thing. I suppose being that we're doing the tutorial, let's kind of stick with it here. Another little bug. All right, buddy. Chow chow. I didn't know you could talk to the dog. What? You even have a relationship thing with the dog? That's awesome. All right, I want to chat with you, though, buddy.
Get on with it.
Why have you turned? Do you think I would praise you for a job well done? Every Palian's duty to maintain the balance of nature. In the interest of perpetuating that balance, I am obligated to give you this. Choppas are not natural to this environment. They overpopulate and destroy natural wildlife and vegetation. Only right that you humans help before you two begin to run wild. You may leave me alone now. I'm sure further contact will be conducted over mail. There we go. Got some gold, some more renown.
Try not to cause any trouble.
First part of learning the ropes complete. Anything else I can shoot? I want to shoot something else. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's a deer. So we can't hit deer with one shot, right? And then they're pretty fast. Oh, miss. Little low. Oh, I guess he disappeared. Dang it. That's fine. Ooh. Oh no, is that a deer there too? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll get plenty more time to hunt. I want to make sure we at least get learning the ropes done in this first episode.
Howdy.
Ani. Ani? Yeah, we'll go with Ani. Well, hello, human. My mom, Delilah, told me there was another new human in town, and here you are. I have a present for you, a Bug Scout's official belt, and a set of smoke bombs. So this is how you catch the bugs. I'm Ani, and I'm a member of the Killima's Best and Only Bug Catching Club. Before we get started, you got to take the Bug Scout's Oath. Repeat after me. I promise to honor nature and all its creatures. Always lend others a helping hand. Most importantly, tell Ani if you see anything really cool. Promise. Awesome. Welcome to the Bug Scouts. Why don't you go try to catch something easy to start? Remember, though, certain bugs will only come out at certain times. Yes, yes, yes. We got the smoke bomb recipe, so we can make more. So he lives on a farm. Mom won blue ribbons at the fair. Nice.
Let's talk tomorrow.
Now we're better friends. All right, so now we have smoke bombs. So very similar. Aim, throw. If you hit something, you can go pick it up. And there's like a bunch of different bugs, and obviously it gets way deeper than that. Ooh, hold on. I know we need like some fur for stuff eventually, so real quick, like we're gonna oh, wrong button. So what is it? It's oh, that's the cancel. Okay. All right, I need to go find me some bugs. Where you at, bugs? Bugs, bugs, bugs. There's a bunch of All right, I know I'm not hunting, but it's just so fun. And I need that fur. All right, let me grab that real quick, like. I promise I will not shoot anything else until I get a bug. Alright, let's see here. Hunting bugs. Grabbing flowers. Take a little bit of that. Dude's just jumping around. Alright. Maybe some bugs around here somewhere. Night moth, huh? Yeah, when they run away, they'll like burrow out of there too. Oh, there we go. Got him. All right, so there's a night moth. Oh, so we could get either one. Ooh. Oh, that's a sparkly one. Okay, so this is... He might be harder to catch. Oh, no. So, it's kind of cool that we got this right away. So you've caught a star quality, so right? So he was kind of like glowy there. These can be placed in terrariums and aquariums, right? So there's like terrariums and aquariums in this. And you can kind of see, right, like he's got a star next to him. So we're already making good progress. All right, let's go back to our interesting bug buddy. Oh man, these... No, I don't have to throw a smoke bomb at him. There we go. Gotta get those controls down a little bit. There we go. I can't remember what you use fur for, but I remember in that like first hour I played, I'm like, I wish I had more
What you
fur.
up to?
All right, here we go. I got some bugs, buddy. Kind of reward for you. How about this? Mom packed me too big of a lunch and I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
It's a great reward. I suggest you check your mail later. Real reward's the fun you had learning to catch, right? And he gave us some
Talk
milk.
tomorrow.
Thanks, buddy. All right, now we get to learn how to fish. Looks like up here. And right, obviously we can, you know, kind of check the map. And again, there's resources out here that, you know, you can kind of go after. Right now, day one, we are gonna try to get this part done. And fishing is actually a fun little mini game in this. I think they did it pretty well.
The humans call me Aina.
This guy's super cool. You seem to be another person. Unless I've previously made your acquaintance, in which case my apologies for forgetting you. I'm often too distracted by my oneness to take notice of such things as meeting new people. Seem to be so many people lately. What is the oneness? Silly human, the oneness is merely the oneness. Ah, okay. Cannot be learned by listening to the sound of air as it moves through your face flaps. It must be experienced. For me, that experience usually involves fishing. Ah, I hear you have fishing rods. Informed by Gina that you have emerged fully formed from the swirling mist. This is wonderful news. Happy day of mist birthing to you. Other humans call me Einar, and I would like to share that the joy of fishing with you. I understand it's customary for tutelage to require work that one does from home. No, there's a word for it, but I cannot recall what it is. Please take this fishing rod, give it a try, and I'll be here in case you accidentally fall in. Nice. All right, if you listen, Palia speaks as loudly at night as she does during the day.
Are you waiting to engage in a conversation closing
Nice.
ritual?
So there's another person, just hanging out. She has way cooler stuff than I do. So let's go to our fishing rod. So you got to aim to cast, and then once you get a bite, on the fourth one, right, you're gonna reel it in, and basically you're controlling the brackets. That I guess that's kind of how it works. We'll see in a second here, obviously. But for right now, I'm just gonna find me a little fishing spot. Ooh, there's some jumpy ones right there. Oh, there's a little dragonfly. He might be out of here. Oh, you suck. All right, back to fishing. We gotta get this fishing in. All right, so we're kind of Just kind of hanging out. Waiting for the little fishy to come. There's one. And there's a second little nibble. Third little nibble. Oh, and there he is. Right, so then you reel him in, and then as you're reeling him in, see how he'll kind of move, and then you kind of just keep the brackets on him, and then you have like a rod health, basically, if they get outside the brackets. There we go. So we got a gillyfin. Nice. But you can see let's catch one more. There's plenty of like fishing spots. This the big water. See if we get something big here. Ooh. 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 And there he is. We're probably in the beginner area, so it's a little easier, right? But, you know, learning the ropes, day one. The gillyfin, beautiful. Oh, that's a starred one. Oh, I got 2 starred ones, okay. And I'm guessing starred fish are, you know, like, you can throw in anywhere, but see how there's, like, you know, a fish jumping there. So I'm guessing that would be a starred something, right? All right. Let's go turn in. Oh, I kind of want to catch one of them, but I'm already getting pretty high in my my inventory, right? Like most games, you kind of start off with a small inventory. Where's my friend here? Come here, buddy.
Oh, I did not see you there.
Crafted many adornments made from fishing implements. I find them quite aesthetically pleasing, but I do sometimes wonder if I am the only being who feels this way. What do you think of my adornments? They're charming. Nice. I shall remember you find my adornments charming. Hey, I caught a fish, buddy. Congratulations. I hope you were able to experience the same joy as I derived during such events. However, my time with humans taught me that your kind derives limited utility from living fish. True. Perhaps this is a more suitable reward for your efforts. I do hope you choose to continue this wonderful activity. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing some fishing. If I find anything I believe will be of interest to you, I shall deliver it to your mail. Right, let's chat with them real quick. Thus your clothes should fall off on its own eventually.
Go
Okay.
and seek your oneness.
Nice. Yeah, this guy's awesome. All right. To learn the garden and to learn how to cook. So it looks like... kind of running up this way a little bit. Yeah, they're up there. One thing I got to figure out a little bit more is how to get back home quickly. Because like right here, I can return to my housing plot, but I feel like there's like a cooldown on that. Again, it's more stuff we'll get into. But being that we got a little time yet, let's see. We got like some horseshoe-looking things there. Or if I can I unequip the fishing rod? There we go. I don't want to look like a total noob. Alright, looks like we're going inside here. Maybe? What do we got? Ah, yeah, here's Reth. Okay, so this is learning how to cook. Okay?
What's up?
You're one of the newbies, right? Yep, that's me. You can call me Trouble. In addition to being bad news, I also provide Killmo with delicious soups and stews. Stop by later. Always happy to chat with a friendly face. Let's chat with them first. Well, you can never go wrong with my vegetable soup. It might also suggest the fish stew. It could give you some extra boost. Very nice. Okay. Can you teach me to cook? You gotta learn to walk before you can swim. Unless you're a fish. But I'm like 97% sure you're a human. Tell you what, I'll stop by your plot later and walk you through getting a little snack action going. Beautiful. Just don't wait up for me, okay? I might be a little late. I have some stuff to do.
All right.
We
Break
talk to him. And then our other person's over here. And yeah, I think both of these folks will let me in there. No? Maybe? There we go. Who's the new guy that doesn't know how to run around? Kind of a cool little spot. I know in some of these spots they have like, like that. So there's like stuff you can find. Oh no. Yeah, by the way, it's a cozy game, so there's not really a whole lot of so we got some gold there. And I may have just gotten myself stuck. Maybe. All right, let's check this unstuck out. There it goes. It works like a charm. Yeah, so here's the climbing, and then you can kind of like jump while you climb, which is kind of what got me stuck there, but again, more we'll get into. All right, so now we are going to learn to garden, and then after this, we'll probably go back to the house, I believe, and they'll kind of both show up and kind of show us the ropes there.
How are your crops doing?
Well, this is another friend I haven't met yet. I'm Badger the farmer, and I sense we have some good times ahead. Ha. Did I mention in addition to farming, I also do stand-up comedy? Ah, this guy. Potatoes are the worst crop to harvest. They're so low to the ground they really throw out my back. Nice. Can you teach me to garden? Come to the right place if you care about fresh quality produce. Ah, man, some of the cheesiness in this game, right? Honestly, I'm impressed to see you going after what you want. If I had that kind of gumption, maybe I'd be doing more with my life than just making ends meet. There's nothing wrong with that. Kidding around, farming life's great, especially if you love the smell of armoire manure in the morning. I'll admit it's a bit of acquired taste. Tell you what, meet you at your plot and I'll walk you through the steps. Beautiful. Okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right, so learning the ropes. Now, let's see, does it tell us? Right, so we can kind of just go back, right? Like you can just go like walk over that way, or let's see if we can return from here. Right, and again, I'm not quite sure. We'll obviously get into it, but I don't know how the fast travel all works. I want to say on the thing I just did, where it just you push triangle to get back to your plot. There's like a cooldown on it, but we shall see. Okay. All right, let's get into some farming and whatnot. And before we do that, let's put a couple things away. One of the great things is you can, let's put some of this, we'll just kind of throw everything in there for right now. We'll play around with that a little bit more, move the stack. So a lot of this, well, and I should say all of it, you pull from your chest when you're doing stuff, which is awesome, right? Big thing in a lot of games, you know, like even in Medieval Dynasty, like they just put that in. I think I can't hit that yet. Yeah, can I hit this one? Oh, there we go. But yeah, we're gonna do a little farming here, so I kind of want to just make sure we have a little plot that's ready to go, a little area for it. Maybe we could like put it in like right here. So let's take this down. Don't want to get too crazy right away, but just grab that stuff. All right, let's talk to our friend here. What is it? 2:30 in the morning in the game? Yeah, why not? Yeah, there isn't like a sleeping thing. All right, shape up. Didn't expect you to fix the house so fast. I had a little help. Figured to be stuck in a tent or something. Well, that'd be intense. I think when this game started, you started with a tent instead of a house, but I'm not sure. All right, I like making the place feel homey. Home should be homey, otherwise they're just houses. Yes, yes. Working up an appetite from all the chopping and mining. Well, if you got patience, I've got the solution. Gardening. All you have to do is wait for a few sun cycles and dinner. Or breakfast, even lunch. The mood strikes you. I know it doesn't sound exciting, but trust me, nothing tastes better than a tomato you've grown yourself. That is true. Like, growing your own stuff it's very rewarding. I've got all the tools you need right here. Go on, why don't you drop this plot down and give it a good till. Or a bad till. I won't tell anybody. All right, so we got some of that.
Thanks for stopping by.
So, garden plot in the action bar, select it, yep. And then we'll put it down, okay? Now you're gonna hold and select the hoe, and then you gotta till the ground. So I'll kind of show everybody how this looks. And then place seeds in your action bar and select them. Yep. Crops need to be watered. Many crops can only be harvested once, so the cycle begins. Crops are ready, press X to harvest it. All right, so again, we're baby steps here. So we're gonna place down an item. All right, so we're just gonna put a farm plot. So let's put it in like right here. I kind of like that spot. Okay. Now you're going to till the soil. So we got a hoe. We might move some of this stuff around later. But you can see it's, oh, and we got a little bob there. Right? But really what you're doing is, it's almost like a lottery, like scratch-off ticket. Ooh, we got an ancient thing. Don't worry, we'll handle that in a second. Oh, there's another one. This is about as far as I got the first time, so I think I got like one of these the first time I did this, so it's kind of crazy I got a bunch already. But you can see once you kind of get it to the right point, then it becomes a little square you can plant stuff in. Go over here. Beautiful. And all right, they're all good. 3:30 in the morning. Nice. All right, so let's talk to our
Why, hello
friend here.
there.
All right, I found something in the dirt. Hot diggity. That is ridiculous. This guy. What a fancy looking doodad. Or is that more of a doohickey? Either way. And the last guy you want to ask about it. Next time you're out by Mirror Pond, though, you could ask Gina if she knows anything about it. As for the things I can help you with, well, unfortunately, seeds don't plant and water themselves. You're going to need some of these bad boys. Consider them a housewarming gift. Nice. Once your seeds are in the ground, go to that pond, fill up this watering can, and give the dirt a nice little bath. Might take a few cycles and a few buckets of water, but trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Some things you plant might have an effect on the seeds around it. For example, this is cool too. Carrots and onions keep weeds from growing next to them, right? So kind of a neat little side thing. And if you find yourself needing more seeds, you can pick them up at Zeki's. Well, I can't wait to see you again, neighbor. Nice. That would have been funnier if I had given you wheat seeds. I got to work on my material. Nice. So we got some seeds that we can plant. All right.
See you later, hot potato.
Nice. All right. So we got some more stuff to do. Let's get, I think before we end the episode, let's get some of this farming stuff in. So we do have another plot. So I'm going to place that. And where do we want it? Don't own that land yet. I think I can put it there. It's kind of telling me that's like the spot to go. Yeah, see how it kind of like, right, like encourages you to put it there so they're all kind of kosher and lined up. You gonna give me that one? There we go. Got something else. But yeah, this is, I don't know what it is about the game, but it's very, very relaxing. It's got that coziness. It's got down. But yeah, and we'll see in the comments kind of like what people think about it. I'm hoping like people get to just relax and watch the series, right? Kind of like Medieval Dynasty. Medieval Dynasty was a very relaxing series, so kind of hoping we can capture that vibe. All right, so we got that. Now let's plant some stuff. We'll put that there. Very nice. And we'll put another one. Okay. Now plant some of these. Maybe we'll start the next row over. All right, now gotta go grab our watering can. Let's see. How do I fill this up? There we go. Nice. So, square to fill, R2 to use. Okay, and then we'll just kind of come over here, and once your stuff is watered, you're good to go. Now, I have been told by Walnut, obviously there's like upgrades, right? So we can like water more stuff at once and all that, which obviously we'll get into as we progress. Excellent. All right, so the next part for that is harvesting. And then you can see we have the next learning the ropes kind of thing to do, which we'll definitely get to. Here's what I'm thinking. We're probably gonna get to that next episode. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So again, crazy fun game. We're just getting into it, right? But it's just one of those super cozy games, and I think people are gonna really enjoy the progress as we kind of go through it, and just the relaxing nature of it. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, again, like I said, in the comments, once we really get going to, I'll ask people like where they want stuff, right? And it'll kind of be like the community's house almost, right? So it'll be, I think, a lot of fun. But yeah, otherwise, check out the link in the description. So we got the Discord down there, so you can kind of maybe show me some of your plots if you've been playing this game. Otherwise, there's a lot of other games that we talk about on there. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, with all of that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there, be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.